And we're back. Pizza and ribs. They're delicious. Anyway, we got more stuff to work on. All right. Thank you guys for being patient. I appreciate it greatly. All right, so thank you, John. I do appreciate that. Let's let's get the key back together, since that's going to be one of the next things we work on here. There we go. Talon, whatever. Welcome! TJL, what's up? Yeah, thank you guys for letting me take that break to, you know, consume sustenance. Not that you have much of a choice. I do appreciate you guys coming back after the break. Okay, so this looks like this will use just an M3x10. Yeah? Will it? Or is that too short? That's too short. Okay. I don't really want to use screws from the kit if I can avoid it. Even though I know I have spares, I want to make sure I have all the parts I need for possibly anything else that I run into. So let's see here. I got M3x18 by 6x12. This is wafer head screw, but that should work. The pizza was delicious. The pizza was so good. I won't get into the details, but it was... Alright, yeah, that will work. And then for this one, this is going to be a little bit too... It was homemade, sauce and all. The only thing that wasn't homemade was the cheese. Okay, so I mean that one will work, but I need something longer for... Nope, that's empty. I'm not a fan of mushrooms. That's just me, though. Fungus in general is not something I enjoy. Uh-oh. Can you please come out? Do I have another one of these just in case I can't? Good. I do. Good. So I may not be able to get that out. Okay, let's take one of these, since a by 12 is exactly what I want. Okay. We'll hold on to that as a spare. Okay, so M3x12 is definitely what I wanted. It's M4. Do I have M3 by... This flathead screw. I don't want flathead screw. I would like M3x20 just straight. I mean, I can try these. I admittedly have a strong distaste towards mushrooms in general, and I think it stems from me having an allergy to them, specifically to penicillin. I also blame Halo. Halo is definitely a huge reason why I don't like mushrooms. The Flood are terrifying. Okay, M3 by 20 is too long. So I need M3 by 18.
Do I have that? Of the flathead variety, yes, but...
What was that? I heard a noise I didn't quite like. Oh! The black finally is about to be used up entirely. Finally. How much we got left on there? Oh, wow. It's empty, boys! Finally. God, I was getting annoyed with this explicit spool. I almost walked in and just stepped on my printer. That would have sucked. I have a curtain that like blocks the view. Do I have more of that mixtape? Soul Black Glitter. Is this the mixtape? Okay, cool. I have the mixtape. All right. Welcome back. So how much do you lack on this printer? I don't know what you mean on that. So far, not lacking anything. I tried to make sure I have everything I needed before I started. Okay, there we go. And then once that runs out, we put it on. This sword is coming along so nicely. Oh my god, I can't wait for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to be really conservative on the hardware right now. Only because the KB3D kit is very specific to the BOM that we have for the base kit. And I'm trying to make sure I'm not using any from there for any of the mods that I have printed, such as I have a mod for the keyback instead of a door back, because the door back is easier to source in Europe, so that's what was used there. But a keyback is kind of easier to source here in the States. So I need an M3 by 18. I don't think I have any on hand currently. I mean, I could just use it from the kit here. That should be fine. I should have enough spares. I just, don't want to run into a situation where I'm like down the line and like, oh, why don't I have this screw? That would be because I used it. Because that would suck. It's by 20. 20 is too long. That's by 12. 12 is too short. That's by 30, way too long. 16 might work. I don't think we have by 18s in here. Have by 8s. Yeah, we don't have by 18s. So let's see if a by 16 will work. I think a by 16 is what we're looking for. And actually, do I? Oh, I already have a by 16 out here already. So let's check this out. I must have taken this out for something else and never used it. It's just right. Yeah, that's just enough threading. So let's put this in here. Yep, that's perfect. I actually really like the LVO hex drivers. They're nice. If for whatever reason they wear out, you can actually replace the tool heads. So I like it. Okay. Now this, I'm pretty sure just gets bolted into the side. So let me move over to the Prusawire. Okay. All right, let's now get the printer back up here. And let's get this on. Do you think I'll have a healthy amount of parts left over both for a Prusawire build? Hold on. I want to get your opinion on something. I have an MK4 I'm upgrading to a Core 1 and an MK3S that I have an MK4 upgrade kit for. You might actually have everything you need. Yeah, you might have everything you need. So, MK3... So an MK3 to an MK4, you replace all the electronics. All the electronics. The only thing you may not have is a bed left over. So that you may have to get. Switch wire bed will work just fine. But you use a new style of bed connection, like mounting for the MK4S. You may have most of what you need. Most. I can't say you'll have everything, but you'll have most of what you need. Because the MK3S to MK4 upgrade will give you all your electronics and motors. And then the MK4 to Core 1 upgrade should give you most of your frame. Some parts will be used for the Core 1, and those parts that are used you will not be able to reuse. Originally, I was going to upgrade one of my MK4s to a Core 1, and then do this process. But I ended up giving that printer to my mom, because she wanted to get into printing. Where did I put the key back? Did I just put this on top of what we're... Yeah, I did. Alright, so this goes where? Here? Oh. Yes. Because this goes here. Okay, these two can be M3x10s. Where's our big bag of M3x10s? We had a big bag. Where did those go? Over here somewhere, I know. But a really, really big bag of M3x10s. I think the printer's just sitting on top of them right now. Here they are. Cool, that's what I was thinking. I'll get those done and have... Yeah. Dude, that's like a perfect harmony right there. I'm really excited to see what you do. Alright, sorry guys, I just realized the work I'm doing right now you guys can't see because it's down in this corner here. But you can kind of see a little bit of it. Essentially we just created that. There should be... Oh, it just attaches to this. Okay. So, okay, well, we put a heat set insert in here? Yeah, on that side. Okay. So we put a heat set insert on this side, and that is through. What screw does this use? M3 by 14. Here we are. That's nice and solid in there. Perfect. No complaints. Aside from the fact that you can probably pull that down through, but that's really not going to be a problem. Okay. And then this is M3 by 20, M3 by 20, M3 by 20, and then that is an M3 by 30. Okay, so I need M3 by 20s. Which are right here. I need to put a heat set insert into here, so let's get that ready. Okay, you're nice and ready. Where did I put the heat sets? Here they are. Ah! Spilled some. Come back. Besides the fact that this is always cool to modify and upgrade, what is, in your opinion, the main advantage of Core XZ compared to traditional Prusa motion system? Honestly, in all honesty, I don't believe that there is much of a benefit of Core XZ over a lead screw design. The reason we went with Core XZ is because that is easier to modify an existing frame to use. While we could have gone with lead screws are typically more expensive to buy. So as a result of them being more expensive to buy, it kind of defeats the purpose of converting an old printer frame to, you know, a new printer. So we decided on Core XZ because if you go from an MK3 to trying to do a Core XZ motion system, you only need a handful, you only need one additional motor. You can actually use the extruder motor from an MK3 to be your other motor. Your X motor can get used for the XZ, your Y motor stays your Y motor, and then your extruder motor becomes your Z motor. So it's really just more availability of the hardware more than anything else. It is, and on top of that, LDO stopped making switchwire kits, so switchwire hardware became really ubiquitous and easy to come by. Okay, so that is going to cause a problem for de-racking. So let's move this over significantly. Essentially, I need this to hit the top of the frame as far to the right as possible, but not directly underneath. All right, there. No problem. Happy to explain it. Yeah, you get better speed on Z, but like that doesn't help all too much. Having a vast Z doesn't really give any advantages. Unless you're doing a tool changer setup, then it does give a lot of advantages. But this isn't a tool changer. It's really just an easy way to turn a variable frame. So if you don't know the size of the frame that you have, Core XZ works really well because then the only thing you have to change is the belts and whatever rods are connecting the gantry. So Corex Z allows you to have a system that's easier to make a variable, so you can have it work with a bunch of different frames, as long as you figure out the mounting. Okay, and then this, let's see, one shim washer on both sides, and then 2 bearings stacked between. Where did I put those washers? The bearings. The shim washers are right here. Where did I put the bearings I found? Here they are. I got 2. Okay, so I need M3 by 30, which is right here. Okay, and this bearing stack is just shim washer, bearing. I know you. Hey everybody. Hey John, what's up? You found the stream. How interesting. There we go. Now I can take this out. Sorry, again, you can't see exactly what I'm working on. Let me try shifting this over. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of this corner thing. It's just been in the way more often than not. Let me do that now. Before we get way too deep, let me go to large nomad here. Oh hi, hello. Go to the workshop computer. Okay, and then we're just going to, there we go. And just like that. Now, well, hold on. Now you can see over here, look at that, oh my God! What was for dinner? It was homemade pizza with homemade dough, homemade sauce, homegrown basil, and ribs. It was delicious. Absolutely amazing. Okay, but hey, now I can actually work in all parts of my area here, and you guys can actually see everything that I'm doing. This is great. It's just, I think my stream quality just increased. Ooh, I pan-seared some chicken and made a Caesar salad. Ooh. I've been craving chicken lately. Honestly, I would have been so down bad for some chicken. Are we done yet, Killa? Actually, we're getting really close. None of the electronics are on here, obviously, but we just got the key back on. So that's working. I ordered some I ordered some wire loom that we'll be using. It's orange, so it should match the Prusa orange, which will look so good. But actually, we're almost done. Holy crap, we're almost done. Was this really that quick of a build? This feels weird. We've only spent a couple days on this. Ugh. I'm not used to builds being this efficient. This is weird for me. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got to do these now. Which these are going to be fun to do. Okay. Yeah, LTX, we're back. All right. So let's zoom out here. And let's look at what's up here. I'm pretty sure that these are stupid simple. Yeah, they are stupid simple. I just have to find where I put the rest of my bearings. Insert get your bearings joke here. Because I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 8 shim washers and 8 bearings. I just had rediscovered a whole bag of bearings. Where did I put those? Here, there. 1 second. Core 1's having troubles. Come on. 2. Okay. Is this off? No. Let's turn that off. So I don't burn myself. Hey, Petty Rookspin, welcome. Alright, so I need a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Oh, hold on a second. 4, 8. Wow, I have just enough. Oh boy. Alrighty. Then, okay. Outer block, let's see here. Okay, so those just go straight into the frame. So no heat sets needed. Wonderful. Okay, and then what's this screw? Oh, hi, Mom.
What are we doing?
We're building this printer here.
Why do you have it on a swivel chair?
Because I have to work on some bearings and then it's going to go back on here. Yeah.
What's that? Are you live streaming?
Yes.
Oh.
Bye, Mom! Mama Nomad, everybody. Oh boy. Okay, and then M3 by 10. Nice. Okay, this makes this a lot easier. Where did I put the M3 by 10s? I just had the M3 by 10s. Where did I put the M3 by 10s? That's by 40. I just did. Here they are. That was very entertaining. I love how she looked down at the sword that I'm making. She was like, "Ooh, what's that?" And then just darted. She ran. Okay, each of these get 1. Then stack. Stack. Then 2 each. come on. And then stack. Yeah, I don't have any more bearings of this spec. So, yeah. This was, I was spot on with the BOM. I did not give myself any room for error. All right. Here we go, chat. Now, this has a spot for a heatset insert. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that in. That's for a mod that Ella designed for a light bar. I don't know. I might use it for something else. Who knows? I'll figure it out. I don't really need a light bar back here, so I may not use that. All right. So let's pop this on. There we go. Now this should just thread right into the frame itself. Hogwash printers. I have plenty of light in here. All right, there we go. Get out of here, chair. I mean, I'll put the heatset inserts in there just to have that. Oh, I was wondering what the hell just dropped. It sounded significant. It was just a screwdriver. Okay, that would have been significant. Hi, Callie. Hell yeah. Wait, remove. Look at that. This is a good looking printer. And that's so smooth. I am very proud of what we've accomplished. This was essentially all done in a day, or less. You know, if we don't count the y-axis. All of this was done in about a day. But now we gotta belt it. So it's time for one of the larger challenges. Okay. So I have some belts left over from the switch wire. So this should be long enough for what we need. So let's go ahead and start routing the belt. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Where are my Prusawires? I don't know. Probably underneath the bed somewhere. Yeah, I wonder where my pliers are. What did I do with them? Well, I guess I won't know. At least until I move stuff and find them. Because I'm having trouble. There we go. Yeah, oh, found them. Literally buried under all that. Let me push this back a bit so you guys can actually see the belt routing process. So this is the back one. So this is our X, I believe. Similar to Core XY, it's technically labeled AB motors, even though we definitely say XZ. It's technically AB motors, technically. If we want to get semantic, it's AB. All right, now question of the day. Oh, we got plenty of belt. So this is the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and push the back belt in. This is tricky. Probably should have done this slightly differently, but it's whatever. So the left side is not the side of which gets tensioned. Yeah, Robin got it. Oh, shoot. No, I routed that wrong. Gotta undo it. Almost had that right. There we go. Okay. go. Hey, our first movements. Check that out. There's a minor flaw in my approach to this. I should probably take off the stealth burner. Because that's going to allow me to actually get into where everything is routed. Oh, why are you erroring? Which one? 3? Okay. Oh, you're trying to load 3. Okay. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. I'm also going to take off this hat. Okay. I found it. Okay. So this should just, there we go, wiggle off. Okay, that, there we go. Almost damaged that. Spicy. Is there any way I can rotate that? So did I drop anything? Okay. Let me try rotating. Let me. No? One second. I want to reduce some strain on this, so. I want to just rotate this ever so slightly. Okay. Okay. Now I think I just need a flathead. Do you have any ice blue to compare it? I have purple ice. I don't have ice blue. Sorry. How? Hold on. Okay. Ugh. Sorry, trying to figure out if there's a better way to route the PZ cable instead of how it's being routed currently. And the conclusion, I think, is I don't believe there really is a better way than what I already had. God damn it. Where'd that go? There it is. Okay. Okay. So here's the tricky bit. So that comes out to the right, but the person who designed this mod designed it to come over to here. So I have to snake this cable through without it interfering or causing problems. Now, I could just do that. I think that's what we'll try. But now that I have that figured out, I'm just going to put this back together. Put that to the side. Oh, right, I need to put these in. Oopsies. What have you done to that printer? This is a Prusawire. I've turned it into a Prusawire. That's what I've done. Okay, so now I take this off, and that will make belt routing so much easier, and I won't hate myself. Trust me when I say that leaving the gantry off does make things easier. Alright, we're going to take those 4 screws, just put them to the side for now. Now we have full access to everything. So I could easily get pliers in here. And pull on that, thus tensioning the belt. Okay. Now we gotta get the other one. Pull it through, there we go. Starting to see signs of life. Thankfully, Ella designed plenty of spaces to get your fingers in and to reach around the actual design quite easily. Making it so much easier to actually route these belts. Okay, bend that a bit to give it just a little hook. This tiny path being one minor exception. But there we go. Alright, get that about the same as the other belt and then push in the apex clip. Alright, now we're going to push in the apex clips on the left-hand side fully. And that will lock in the belts on the left. Okay. Now, we're going to pull on these. I'm sorry that you hear my dogs. They are very loud. Okay, can these clips go all the way through this? Yes, okay, so that should make my life easier. Okay, so again, we're running without instructions here, so I'm going to assume that we now put this on. There we go. What happened to that screw? Oh, it just jumped over here. Okay. Hey, Clownhammer, what's up? Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna just check on this print real quick. Oh, it's looking great. It's looking so good. This is gonna be such a tall sword. Oh my god. So since it's a Hollow Knight sword, it has to be proportional to my size. I'm 5 foot. That means that needs to be about 3/4 my height. So that's almost a 3.5 foot sword. Okay. So what I have to do here okay, now I have to get these in. Oh shit. You weren't meant to pop out. Oh, that just messed things up. Damn. Okay, I accidentally just pulled those all the way out. It's going good. Tensioning on The XZ is interesting. And this is mostly just my unfamiliarity with Apex clips thing. But essentially, I'm definitely finding that of all the guides that are going to be critical, guides on how to actually tension the belts are going to be the most important. Because these Apex clips are so new that no one's going to know how to do it correctly. Yeah, it's just I gotta get them into these internal blocks here, and that's really difficult. Do you have any recommendations on how to get the Apex clips into those blocks while they're inside this piece? I just accidentally pulled mine out and have to find the clips. I have the one here. I don't know where the other one went. Because they got pulled out. So I am now missing an Apex clip. Is it on the floor? No. Hey chat, if you see an Apex clip that's not this one, let me know. Safe that doesn't help me. Pull the internal block out of the X carriage, then install clips on the moving side. Actually, no, that does kind of help. Okay, I'll try that. I just have to find the other Apex clip, which I don't know where it is, because it went flying somewhere. I'm gonna have to print spares of these things. I have a spare orange one, which it doesn't really matter the material. So I do have a spare. But yeah, I don't know where the other black one went. Just flew off into the abyss, I guess? Yeah, it's just gone. Yeah, it's fine. Well, you say just print extra, but I don't have an ASA printer currently available. And I won't for at least 3 hours. And yes, I know I could probably print these in PTG, but I'd rather stick to ASA right now. No, I don't plan on enclosing this printer, but I would like to keep my materials the same. Yeah, no idea where that clip went. Okay, so you're saying to take these out. I'm not pulling the clips off Y-axis, no. All right. I do feel like putting these on beforehand is going to make the process easier. That's what I'm doing. It's just taking a while because these are very long bolts. There we go. Okay. They are also very stuck. Seriously? This again? I forgot to glue this. Oh, all of my... No, they all spilled out. Oh, how could I let that happen? Oh, not me. Okay. There we go. Look, I already understand that this is a superior tensioning system to like everything else that's been available thus far. Like that does not need to be explained to me. Okay, so I know. I'm aware who designed this. She did a relatively great job. This is definitely better than the switch wire. It is just a matter of me getting the apex clips in. Okay. My problem is that as soon as I take it off of here, it becomes interesting. So like, I guess, okay, I mean, I guess that could work. And then if that doesn't give me enough tension, then I shall figure something out. See, what I feel like the right way to do this is to put the clip on the external body. Yeah. Hold on. What? Yeah. Safe, I love you. You had it wrong. Where did the other clip go? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So, these go back in. I was right in assuming it the first time. Essentially, the holes on the outer parts simply just are large enough that the apex clips slide all the way through. Okay, so I gotta squish those down again. Where did I put my 1x2x3 block? Here it is. Okay, there we go. So they're in. Right? Now, got these belts mixed up. Okay. Now we push the belts through. So, actually, this can be done while still on the X carriage, and probably should be done while still on the X carriage. Every time I say I immediately think of Apex Seals on rotary engine. Well, I don't want to know why they haunt your dream. That sounds like a long story. Be interesting to hear it over at a bar or something. Safe. What is that supposed to help with? It's not easy for me to look at Discord right now. A guide for what? Okay. I need more information. Okay, well, I kind of figured it out, so... Eh? What I have to do is I just have to push them in from the right side. Ow. They are just very tight. Ow. Yeah, so there's enough space to get the clip in through the right side. You just gotta really get them in there. Why change X to a rail instead of sticking with linear rods? Because if you were to do this from an MK4S to Core 1, leftovers of that, you wouldn't have those rods anymore. Those rods are reused on the Core 1. That's not really a cost thing, safe. Okay. So I got those Apex clips in. I'm not entirely sure. Seriously? I can get that later. I'm not entirely sure if they made it all the way through. It's really difficult to verify that part. But they are in. They are definitely in. Belts are loose, but I'm trying to tension them up. Oh, that's working. Yeah, that's working. Beautiful. We're all taut now. By the way, I know you probably can't tell, is the Proton basically a Positron XL? What I can share is that it is a larger positron. based system. That's it. You will find out more information at Printopia. Did I... Is that fully de-racked? Yeah, that's square. Oh, it feels good. Oh, okay. So if you are building a Prusawire on your own, route the belts through and then push the apex clips in from the right side. You don't have to take this off. I could have left the tool head on this whole time. I did want to reroute this though, so not a total loss. Wait, where the... Uh-oh. Just realized I can't see the PZ cable. Kind of makes the whole wiring the PZ cable difficult. Just you know, just a hunch. Yeah, joke's on you guys. It's actually April 1st, and that was actually just a normal sized positron with a really small benchy. What, you guys thought it was a proton? That's funny. Fucking imagine. Are these parts from the switch wire you built before? Yeah, there's a lot of parts from the switch wire from before. Because I loved that build, but I never got anything functional out of it. As much as I hate to admit. So this is kind of a redemption for me. Still have no idea if this tool head's going to work, though. That we're going to find out together. Hey, 3D Vince, what's up? Charmely Chimera, what's up? Welcome. Alright, which one's having problems? Two? Like, I'm hoping... okay, so it's trying to use 2 again. This is it for this, like, literally. This is the end of this fulfillment spool right here. So, hopefully this works. Otherwise, it's going to be a pain in the ass. So, remove. It's at 92%, which means it still has a few layers to go. Well, we'll see. I got a new spool ready for it. What's up, One Raz? Alright. I guess next is electronics box. So I'm nervous about the electronics box. So here's what I'm nervous about. This Rambo board, say if you're gonna have to give me a bit, my arms are very tired. But anyway, this Rambo board, this Rambo board, I don't know if it supports 0.9 steppers. Like, at all. I have no idea. I'm not sure when... Okay. Hello? Okay, so it does sound like it will work. So should be fine. Okay. So here's the fun part. I gotta convert this to this. Not looking forward to that. So, okay. Yeah, I have other MCUs available, but I want to use the Rambo. As much as, you know, it might be a mistake to do that, that's what I want. Alright. Question is, are these the right crimpers? They look like they can be. Let's try. I mean, yeah, this looks like it could be the right crimper. Here is the fun problem. It's wiring the steppers. Hey Kit, we're contemplating electronics right now. I'm thinking we just go 1-to-1. That's what I'm thinking. I don't believe there's a problem with that logic. Are the cables for the steppers? The cables are built into the motors, so yeah. On the Prusa printers, the cables are built into the motors. Okay, hold on. Let me look up the Rambo board electronic pinout. Okay. So here's something fun. It is that the motors are made by LDO. So I'm looking, these are the exact same. Okay, so it's 1-to-1. It's 1-to-1. So I just have to literally to go from here, black, green, red, blue, to black, green, red, blue. Leave it. All right, here's how we're doing this. Rather than cut all of these, well, actually, I remember the order, so it is just black, green, red, blue. So, all right. I had to sit there and go and double check to make sure I did the right end. It would have really sucked if I did the wrong end. All right. So black, green, red, blue, that is the color order. And essentially it's going to go just like that. Black, green, red, blue. Alright, let's look at here. We don't need that much length to do this. We only need that much. Yeah, thankfully we're black, green, red, blue. Thankfully, what we're doing is MK3, those steppers were done by LDO. So, as far as I'm aware, LDO hasn't changed their wiring panel or their colors at all. It's the same. MK3 motors were more off the shelf than they are right now. Oh, come on, don't do that. Just strip the wire, damn it. So, with that being known and said, if the Rambo board was wired black, green, red, blue, then, you know, using LDO motors, these suck, then we should be able to do the same. Alright, I'm doing this manually, because holy shit, do those wire cutters suck. There we go. On. Note to self, get new wire cutters. Okay. So first one's black. So let's get that on there. Hey, look at that. I got the right crimpers. And that looks perfect. So, oh, these better fit. I ordered the one specific for it. It fits. Okay. So that's black. Next one's green. Already off to a much better start than the other day. Green. Red. I should redo that one because it didn't actually grab the collar, but I'm not. Because these were very expensive. And if they work, they work. As long as I don't, you know, pull on the actual wires themselves, we shouldn't have a problem. Just gotta... Don't know why that's not going in. It's not all the way down, so it's not making contact. Is it a deformity? No. Sorry, Candy, that doesn't work here. Giveaway is 30 minutes before the end of stream, so stay tuned. You gotta be here and present in order to win, and it's just a 1 kilogram spool of filament. There's probably maybe an hour left in the stream. Okay, I did not put that in correctly. Seems. Oh, thank God that came out nicely. That would have sucked if it didn't. We do not do that here. Ow. It's not going in, and I don't think it's because I made a bad crimp. It's just not going in. Yeah. Insert the joke. Ha ha ha. We are all children. Well, I forced it in. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Still makes contact, so you know what? It works. Black, green, red, blue. Yep, we're still on track. Yeah, those are really finicky. Yeah, this is a Micro Molex. It's not much better, but at least it's not DuPont. Alright, there we go. Our first cable is done. Look at that. Actually, that's great. I'm really happy with that. Now we just got to do 2 more. So, I don't have a designation on what one's going to be, but... Alright. Nope, that's hooked up to something. Where's the other cable? Uh-oh. Oh. Here it is. Right, I forgot that for whatever reason, this one's just weird. This will be used on the Y motor, and it would just look different. The other 2 I'll leave as they are. Off with its head. I don't know why that one's sleeved. I bought it separately, so it's just weird, I guess. The problem with using flush cutters to be wire cutters is that they are, for obvious reasons, not as precise. And so it is really easy to just cut the cable instead of actually, like, you know, stripping the cable. I'd really want to salvage those connectors. Those are easy to get. These ones, I could only get... The ones that we're putting on, I could only get these from DigiKey. These other ones, I have a whole box of them, so I'm not really worried about it. I need another 4. I'm pretty sure I got spares in case I fucked up. But what I did was I actually I went overkill. I ordered 1 connector for every port on this board, except for these. I ignored those. But for every strange port on this board, I bought connectors for, so that I could use all of this. If I really wanted to, I could. Okay, so black. Yeah, they are very picky. I'm just glad I don't need like the specific crimper for it. Whatever this crimper is, it's working great. Does exactly what it needs to. Okay. Right. Yay for not needing a $300 crimper. I would wish I had the ones that would like actually strip the wire for you. Oh, that'd be so nice. But I don't do this enough to really warrant those. But they would be great. Okay, so we got another one that doesn't want to go in all the way. I could just force it just like we did the last one, but I kind of want to just make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. Everything looks fine with this connector. Yeah, nothing's wrong. Maybe it's just that it rotates while I'm inserting it? Did I really lose the fucking spring again? I gotta glue this in. But every time I think about that, I'm in the process of using it. And I don't want to not be able to use it because I decided to fucking glue it. Okay, there we go. That went in. Okay. Oh. Filament ejected. Look at that. We finally ran out. On like the last couple layers too. It didn't really eject though, because I still see it in the PTFE tube though. So good effort. Yeah, you didn't. That didn't actually eject. Give me a second, guys. Seriously? Every time I pick up these goddamn pliers. All right, there we go. Now, we take this, and we hopefully have less issues. So again, our biggest issues with this MMU was just that that spool was so wound up that when it was going to the MMU, it was twisting in the MMU and just causing a ton of problems as a result. Now, this feels a lot better and less, you know, curled up. Come on. Let us through. Is that really not enough of a tip? Okay, let's try this again. All right. What just happened? What the fuck? Why is it not feeding? Hey buddy, you got the wrong selector on. Ah, stuck on feeding to Pinda, but like it's not. Why did it eject? What? I'm sorry guys, give me a second here. This MMU is acting really weird right now. Okay, I fixed it. All right. Now we should be good for quite some time. Sorry about that. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, where were we? Ah, yes. Red, black, green, red, blue. As you guys have seen, I've been babysitting that MMU all day. I shouldn't have to babysit it anymore because the bad spool's gone. But we'll see. That it still might require some babysitting. I hope it doesn't. Only one way to find out, and I left the pliers over there. Motherfucker! Ow! I just had a Three Stooges moment. Why I oughta... Okay. There we go. And now for the last one. That was a remake of the Three Stooges? I mean, I guess that was inevitable. I tried watching a lot of black and white shows. It's different. It is strange how different like television is back then than it is today. Oh yeah, it was one of those like movie reboots. Yeah, I remember that now. All right, there we go. Black, green, red, blue, and that goes in beautifully. Perfect. I'm hoping those are long enough because these are kind of short. Where the fuck did you come from? And where did you come from? Hey? Whatever. You're off the hook. I have no idea where this third cable just apparated from. But it's here, and I won't complain. Have a good night, safe. You now have a choice. You accept the jank and use the sleeved one, or you pair it up. Nah, we're swapping. Because here's the thing. The sleeved one, that has a decent amount of length on it. It appears to be the same length as this one here. I don't have a purpose for a sleeved cable. Like, at all. Yeah, jank would be a non-twisted set. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, or why it's on my table. I just know that it exists. I feel like I took a significant chunk of the wires with that. It's fine. Signal... No, it's not fine. I need to redo that. That's better. What's that noise? Oh, shit. I forgot about the PTFE cover thing back over the Core 1. Okay, another 4. Okay. Reference. Oh, that's 2 together. Damn it. Okay, try that again. That's not feeding, and I think I know why. It's a filament 1. Yes. Okay, that's the one we had a little bit of fun with there. No, it was just there. Are you gonna try one more time? There we go. Oh, hold on. Okay. Wasn't too late. Weirdly, red seems to be the one that always has a problem. Which is interesting. It's like my third crimp always has a weird issue with it. Sometimes the second. But a lot of times it's the third. It's in there. Perfect. All right. Now, to do what I probably should have done a lot earlier, but I'm doing now because at this point you should just know I'm not the most intelligent in the world. It's good. It would help if I put blue on blue. No. Wasn't convinced by it. Come on. Stab blue. Okay, good. Now red. Okay. Green. And then black. Cool. Good cable. Okay. Stabbing blue. Did it in reverse again. Okay. Green. Red. Blue. Okay, we're good. Continuity! Wonderful. Okay. So our motors are done. Okay. We don't need to do thermistor here. What do we want? I'm trying to think. Do I have any components that I want to adapt to this? I don't really see anything currently of use. Oh, hello. You're of use. So I could wire. So here's an idea. I can just have this kind of outside. Just to kind of give me temperature readout of ambient temps. Not really sure if that's ever going to be useful, but that's something I can do. Yeah, I don't really think there's much else for this. That goes to the bed. That goes to the pie. You get your power in here. We're not even connecting, I didn't order Legos. Shit. We're not even connecting, the tool head here. Yeah, I guess I could just make it read electronics temperatures, so fuck it. Especially since I'm going to be running, you know, this thing as fast as I possibly can. It doesn't hurt. Okay, I got that stuck in there now. I mean, I didn't have to use thermistor 1. No. Why would I have had to use thermistor 1? Come on. Seriously, are you just stuck in there? Bro. Got it. Okay. Oh, that's some... Let's see. I didn't break it. What? There we go. That's better. I don't really have Kapton tape, so I'll figure something out. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't have Kapton tape. Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh, that doesn't work. That is way too small to be crimped. Oh, wait, no, I just didn't crimp the back. Hold on. I can fix this. It didn't actually, like, crimp the cable itself. It just crimped the wires. So if I just move it up and try that again. There we go. Then just for safe measure, crush. Okay. I fixed it. I guess no thermistor then. No, I fixed it. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't crimp the back of that cable, but hey, now it did. So, yay. Maybe I didn't just have it deep enough in the crimper. I need resistance. Cool. I don't know what this is rated at, but I was getting 75 kilo ohms. So, Nomad fixed it! Yeah! I don't break everything, guys. Just most things. Oh, why? Uh-oh. Well, that one's dead. It's okay, I bought so many. That one I didn't, like, double check. Abort. This one doesn't really have any meat on it. I can't really do much about that. Ah, Age Like Milk subreddit. That's a good one. I like that one. Oh, no. Alright, we're gonna do it the way I like to, which is get one click in. now we crush the middle crimp. Just like that. Okay. Now we put it back there. All right. Now, measure the ohms. $85 kiloohms. Nice. That's probably a 100 ohm, and you know it's just not being full because of, you know, temperature. All right, this one was crimped and failed, so that gets thrown away. Okay, this one goes back in the bag with all the others. All right. I could put it literally right here. That won't short anything. Just literally right there. Where's the other top of the... Where's the top of this box? I saw it. Where did I put it? Where's the other side of this electronics box? Oh, that's right here. Yeah, that works. All right. Do these use heat set inserts? They look like they do. Yes. We don't know if the electronics move yet. We're still putting all of that together. Looks like we have more. Yes. Okay. So we got some more heat sensors here. I love how this is honestly an interesting departure from like Prusa's ideology, which Prusa uses square nuts and hex nuts specifically to prevent people from needing to use, tools like this to make it a lot safer for assembly. But, yeah, it's kind of fun to be building a Prusa deviation that embraces both heat set inserts and, square nuts in various parts of the whole assembly process. It is very interesting. I just got a message from Ella. You're still going? Yeah. These are going to be essentially electronic screws. Do I have? Yeah, I got some. These should work. Nope. You. No, dude, does that not work? Oh man, is it really just like slightly? Yeah, it is. Wow. That works on the
Positron, not here.
I'm back and you're still streaming. This is a marathon effort. It's a Saturday. I'll go for as long as I want. See, I will likely go until I'm actually starting to get tired. Which, spoiler alert, I slept in today. So, yeah, buckle up. I at least, we've gotten so far. I would like to actually do a power on test. And like actually see if everything we've done works. Okay. So, all right. Cables that I have. So, okay. All of them are heading out the bottom, but I grabbed the two shorter ones. Okay, so this is X and Z. So we're gonna go ahead and it doesn't really matter which one's which. Okay, this is X, so we're gonna make X the longer one. so that should go to the right motor. This is Z, left motor. And then Y is middle motor. So there we go. Let's now, just for my sanity, braiding these together so I know that these are XZ. Alright, so that's XZ. Can't mistake that now. So Y, X, and Z. The longer one is going to be X. Okay, now I'm going to zip tie this to be right there, if I can find my zip ties. I had a whole bag somewhere. Hold on a second. Okay, found my massive bag of zip ties. All right. So yeah, we're gonna just have this be right here. Because that is honestly a perfect spot for it. It's not touching any components. There we go. Actually, that is not as tight as I was hoping it would be. So let's do that again. Yeah, I still have plenty of positron zip ties. Plenty. Oh, Ella just gave me a very good warning, saying that I'm going to have to actually remove the Einstein to mount the box, so it's probably best for us to do that now. Thank you, Ella. I do appreciate you. Let me at least get this tied down, because this is removable. Watch this cause so many problems later. There we go. Perfect. How does this even go on? Oh. Oh, it doesn't actually attach to the frame at all. It just goes in... Okay. That's easy. Do I... Oh, hold on. Do I have any more M3s? No, those are the 3030 ones. I got plenty of those. Plenty. Though they're not... Not these, though. These are nicer. Those are much easier to put in. There's a single screw. Oh. Oh. I see it on the CAD. Damn. Okay. Well, alright. We did a test fit. Everything works. Come on. Come on, little screw. There we go. Okay. Let's get this onto the box. Okay. Oh, right, it's to my right. Okay. So, yeah. Just take these, pop those in, and grab just an Allen key to leverage those back. Perfect. All right, and then what are you? M3 by 10? M3 by 10! My buddy. I realize now that you guys really can't see what I'm doing here. So I'll narrate it. I am inserting a couple of screws into sliding T-nuts. Are you still hot? Oh god, yes. Turn that off. I just dropped something. I don't know what it was. Oh, it's the third screw. Oh, geez. How do I... Hold on. Of all the M5 in this build so far, this is going to be the most difficult one. The one inside the electronics box. Because for whatever reason, it's not really going all the way down. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, so... because you're supposed to do this slightly differently, Anthony. Okay. So we put this in first, move those out of the way. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to go. There we go. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, nope. I already did this wrong. Okay, there we go. There we go. And we got it. Cool. Let's flip this on its side. Probably should have done this a moment ago to make that whole thing easier, but am I really known for doing things the right way? I'm actually going to put this in the third thermistor port since it's not really a critical thermistor. What happened to the other button head? Did I drop it? I'm gonna vacuum this floor and I'm just gonna gather like 1,500 screws. I don't know where that one button head went. I'm gonna have to probably just grab another one. Oh, that's too small. Where is... that it? No. Okay, it's fine. I'll just pull another one. Not a big deal. See, under the plastic bags. Yeah. Somewhere under there. Oh, I actually see the exact plastic bag it was under. Okay. We're going to try and flip this on its back so you guys can follow along with... Oh, God. I don't like that, but okay. Now you can actually follow along with wire management. So, oh, look at all these wires. Longest one goes to the furthest motor. The shortest two go to your Y and this one. So let me show you how we do it at Prusa. So first off, these are a little short, but they should get the job done. So slide that through there. Then like this. We actually do it, sorry, we do it from this side to help hide the zip tie. So the idea is that the cable is kind of being held to the frame itself. Like that. So the zip tie, it goes, you know, cable goes here, under the zip tie, over the frame, back under the zip tie, and then back out. So now, I'm probably going to undo these at some point when I have more of electronics in here, but I just want to show you how we do it. Okay. Yeah, these zip ties are a little short, but they get the job done. There we go. Now, there is zip tie points along here, and essentially what we would do is just bring those along there. Pull up any slack and whatnot. Obviously, when we're doing it with Prusas, the wires are exactly the length they have to be. I will be redoing a lot of these because, one, I'm gonna probably print the little clips that Prusa has that go here. For right now, I will just... Actually, no, this... I need to attach things here. So for now, I will do this, which I'm not a fan of doing this, but so many people have done it. It's generally fine. I'm pretty sure at some point this was Prusa's instructions. I think? I don't know. I didn't have an MK3, so... But I do know that extrusions were often used for cable routing. Now, I could just pull this back a bit. Do that. I'm not a fan of this. I will figure something else out. Come on, there we go. Yeah, not a fan of that, but we'll figure something out. Okay, we have a pied amount. We also have a handful of other things that we have to put in here. Okay, I know what screws go there. Thankfully, these are actually included in the BOM because I don't have them. Just some simple self-tapping screws. Nothing complicated. Okay, I need to find... I ordered from KB3D a converter. It's definitely not that one because that's AC to 5 volt. So in here somewhere, don't know where, there is a 24 volt to 5 volt buck converter, or at least there is supposed to be. Slept till 10 a.m. this morning. Felt great. Yeah, man. Sleeping in always feels great. Sometimes it feels shitty, but most of the time, it just feels good. All right, let's dig a bit. Honestly, I just need to get this off my desk because it's been on my desk for too long. How's this sword looking? Oh my god, it looks so good. Okay. Where is my buck converter? I know I ordered one. Oh. It's like, why is my thing moving? And then I realized I was pressing against the space mouse. I looked at it. I know I have it somewhere. I don't want to have to order it again. Where could it be? More importantly, where would I have put it? Oh, wait. Found it. This cardboard box is the South burner stuff. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay. Do I have a mount for this? No. I don't. Okay. I don't have a mount for this. No fucking way. This is made for a din rail, though, but... No, that'd work. Hot damn. Who would have thought that would work? Not me. I just have to find, like, an adequate place for it. I mean, that alone actually is enough room. Like, the feet are taller than this. So I could just mount this directly. Additionally, that won't work. No, that would not work. But yeah, I could just put it right here. Or over here. I'd rather have it right here. Ella made one. I did not print it. I don't think. Wait. I did. I did. So, just, maybe I should go to bed. Are these self-tapping M3s? They look like self-tapping M3s. They are, yes. Okay. Do I have short? I do have shorter ones. That's empty. What did I just grab? Oh, I have to grab the one to the right. There we are. Ella's like being a guardian angel right now when she should be sleeping for at least another hour, according to her. Thank you for reminding me that you made one, Ella. I couldn't see it behind the actual Prusawire itself. Oh man, it's midnight. Whoa. I just want to get some of this done. I'm not gonna be able to get this to do a power on test tonight, but we will mount at least some of this so we can start planning where everything goes. Shout out to the positron hardware that I'm currently using to actually mount this thing. All those kits I've built. Man. Alright, so where do we want this? I can put it here. Actually, here. Here will work really well, because I can have it come straight from the power supply, and then out. Let's check how long my power cable is, though, before I make that decision. I love how I'm reusing a wiring harness from a switch wire right now. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, you're going under here. I mean, honestly, I feel like I should say I'm going to go for another hour, but I will not. I definitely won't be. That will not be happening. I would like to, so that I could restart the printer behind me to get another batch going before I go to bed, because it's going to be done in an hour. But what's likely going to happen is we're probably going to wrap up soon. I'm probably going to go to bed, and yeah, we spent all day building this. All day. I'm not complaining. This was a lot of fun. And honestly, even if this doesn't, let's just say that this doesn't work. I hope it does. And I have pretty good confidence, but even if it doesn't for whatever reason, I had fun doing it. And it's been a while, it's been a long while since I've had fun doing a printer build. Like, am I trying to rush this so that it's done? Yeah, I am. But I've been really enjoying spending the time with you guys. Just going through the process of building a printer. And it's interesting to also do that with a printer that doesn't have any instructions right now. Because, you know, I'm one of the first... I'm one of the first to build it. I don't know where the hell that went. It's likely attached to one of the magnets right now. And I don't know, it feels cathartic in a way. And with everything that I've been through, this... I feel like I'm about to get a little emotional. I've had a lot of trust issues over the year. A lot of trust issues. I don't know where it stems from. I struggle to trust people. And you know, that's like from people saying that they'll do something and, you know, they never do, or, you know, just like, even just like leaving your stuff with somebody, leaving someone to be in charge of something. Like, I have problems accepting that. And the Prusawire was an idea that I came up with a while ago. And I tried my hand at it. I don't believe I did a great job. I found the screw, by the way. I don't believe I did a great job. And I handed it off. Admittedly, just a couple people I just straight up didn't know. That's funny, Sebas. I handed it off to Kush and Burb, who were very new to the Positron team at the time. They did all right with it. Let's be clear. We all on the team agree that what we came up with was really a mad dash for the April Fool's joke. Ella hops in and she offers to work on it. I only knew Ella from Amplify, but I was putting myself in the mindset of, I need to start handing things off. I need to start handing things off. I can't have my hand in every pot. The kitchen has grown, and I can't be overseeing every dish that's being made. So I kind of just went hands off for the most part. I tried to help a few times and royally fucked up. Royally fucked up. Okay, I can use this, but I don't need ground. So I'm probably just gonna snip that and yeah. I'm very happy that I let Ella take over because this is beautiful. And yeah, I made a new friend along the way. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, fuck it, I'll put this in. I will just chop off the ground because this is for the AC power supply. All right, since brown is line, we're gonna go with positive for that, and blue is neutral, it's gonna be negative. I mean, I could just use this as a ground. And just, like, ground things. I don't need to, though. It's still waiting on the cooking add-on kit for Prusa printers. Maybe the core one will get a pancake adapter. That's what the pancake steppers are for. In all actuality, LDO developed pancake steppers for pancake flipping. Ground the frame to itself. Don't tempt me. I could. Oh, these have the wrong ends on them. Oh shit. Uh-oh. That's weird. Shoot, these have the wrong ends on them. I'll have to figure that out. Wait. Wait a minute. This is labeled to SKR. Oh, yeah, because this used Wagos. Right. And these wire gauges are for AC power. Or no, these are for 24 volt. There's a jank way I could do this, but I would upset many people. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to go to bed. But before I do, for those of you who stuck around, we have a filament giveaway to do. And thank you for sticking around. There is the link to hop into the filament giveaway. Go ahead and hop in. I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna do this. Like, this is fine because that's just gonna go straight into the terminals here, so that's fine. But we want fork connectors for these, unless I grab Wagos and then I do it that way. I could do that, but that's Oh, man. Ta-da! Oh, let's go to large nomad. It looks so good. It looks so good. It's de-racked, so it's level. I still have no idea if the tool head's gonna work at all. I'm nervous about that, but you know what? If it breaks, I can just be like, Jason, I need a new one. Oh, I need to be careful. Let me unplug these motors. I really hope I didn't just fry. I don't smell anything. I forgot that the Rambo is prone to back power and frying itself. I don't think I fried it. I don't think I generated enough back feed to actually cause any problems, but they could have. Anyway, it looks so good. We're gonna be getting orange sleeving for all the cables. So everything that's kind of just loose right now, it's gonna be all wrapped in nice orange cabling. We're going to, for the PZ probe, it's gonna go from the tool head directly and back to the electronics bay. So this is gonna look so cool when it's done. You know what? Hold on. Let's take just a moment here. I mean, I need to give you guys a few minutes to actually fill out the forms and all that, so I might as well do this real quick. Okay, yeah, that goes to you. Oh my god, why is this so much of a mess? Got the panel. I am in desperate need of a cleanup. Oh man, I really need to clean that up so much more, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Will it fit with the MMU? Oh, I don't think it will. Fuck. I'm gonna have to relocate that MMU, which I want to put the MMU underneath the rep box anyway, so that's fine. But that is a wild look. Oh, that makes the backdrop look so weird. Like it is straight up one of these things is not like the other. The silhouette is familiar, but it's wearing the wrong face. I love this so much. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Honestly, if it doesn't work, I'm not even gonna be mad. It looks good. It looks so good. Oh shit. And my desk has progressively gotten worse. Man-E faces. That's funny. Is there an option for A4T? No, but you can make it. It's just a standard Voron mount. So, yeah. That's so cool looking. Oh, man, it fits right in. I'm tearing up, man. Oh, I just realized the music's been doubling. No one told me. Oh, man. You know what I want to do right now? I want to make a new toolhead cover for the Core 1 and for the MK4S that just makes the toolhead look like a stealth burner but doesn't make it a stealth burner. Just like a faux stealth burner. Oh, man. I need to clean up so bad. Once this project is done, everything that's on this desk is going in a box. And we're gonna sort through the box at some point, but yeah, I want my desk back. So bad. And this is my own fault. So many projects have just built up on this desk. But that just looks so cool. Five more minutes before we do the giveaway. I have a desk, yeah. I like to believe I do. I like to believe. I don't get to have nice things anymore. Okay, well, I'll give you guys just a couple more minutes here. Where did I put the bag of M5 by 10s? It was just in my hand. And I put it over here. Wait, no, we're gonna use these. Yeah, as long as you live within the United States, you can enter the giveaway. If you do not live within the United States, we cannot get you into. We just can't ship it if you don't live in the United States. Because we don't do international shipping yet. We hope to one day. Yeah, OneRaz, you can join. There's no stipulation. What's that noise? So here's what we do. If you won recently, you have the option to respin to give someone else a chance. That's what we've done with consecutive winners. So if you want a chance, you know, you could just be like, yeah, respin it. And, you know, if fate decides that, yeah, it is yours to have, and you get spun twice, you could just decide to spin it again as many times as you want. But at least that way, it's fair, and it also puts peer pressure. Yeah, Sebas did that, and it happened. It's not impossible. Yeah, I had someone at work be like, dude, why are these... Why do so many of these people keep getting free filament? It's like... Because RNG gods have said it to be so. And I just kind of have to put my hands up, like... I don't know, man! I think my solution is I'm just gonna buy some Wagos. Some 3-way Wagos. I don't need 3-way, I just need, well, this needs 24-volt power directly. So, yeah, I need a set of Wago 3 connectors. Yeah, I'll order that. Well, hold on, wait. This is to toolhead. So... I can, okay, hold on. I can tap this off of... Yeah, I know. I can tap this off of the 5-volt one, like the input of the 5-volt. I can tap. I can use that to connect the two, and then have the 2 wires go back. That's easy. I can do that. I mean, we're not running the tool head from the Rambo, so it's not going to be using it. Hey, Critter, what's up? So yeah, this will be a relatively easy wiring situation. Relatively. But I will get Wagos to safely connect, like, these connectors to each other. So that, you know, we're not doing anything sketchy. Did you cancel your bearing order from earlier today? No! Let me see if I can. It's been 5 minutes. I'll do the drawing in a second. My orders... Oh, arriving tomorrow. I guess I'm getting 20 more bearings. Who wants another Prusawire? Orange sleeping. I want... Yeah. Yeah, I'm buying more orange sleeving because I guess I hate myself. I want it tomorrow so that we can do this on Monday. What else do I need? Wagos. Hey, an assorted pack of Wagos? Look at that. That's exactly what I need. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that. Just an assortment of Wagos? That's literally exactly what I need. 25 wire-to-wire, 2-port line, 25 2-port side-by-side, 25 3-port, and 15 5-port? Yes, please! Add to cart. Did I already add it to cart? I did, so I added it twice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with these knockoff ones. I could get them for way cheaper with these knockoffs, but nah, not bothering. I like Wagos. Wagos make me happy. So we need braiding, Wagos. I don't think we need anything else. I think that's it. I could get some more Revo nozzles, but no, that's an obsidian high flow. That should be fine. I can't think of anything else. Oh, wait. There's one thing. There is one thing. I need to look to see what is required to program the Rambo for Clipper. I'm not sure if I can just... okay, hold on. Once I find this out, we'll do the giveaway. So, Prusa Rambo Clipper. You need a USB ASP programmer. Okay, so I need one of those. Yeah, look, get it tomorrow. That looks like what I need. Yep. Okay. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. Yeah, I cannot think of anything else right now. I have everything I need. So we should be good. And if I think of anything, I'll just order it tomorrow. Okay, fastest delivery is Monday. Okay. And then I'll try and cancel the orders that I don't need. Let me try and cancel this. Yep, there we go. And then, okay. Let's do a giveaway, shall we? And I know you guys absolutely are in here for the ride, because who else would be watching me this late? All right. How am I still awake? I don't know. Alright. No. Okay, we got 27 responses, 27 in here. We are no longer accepting responses. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna figure out who wins a spool filament. I wish you all the best of luck. And let's see who wins. Who's it gonna be? I gotta pull up Shopify. Just casually going over one raz. Wow. Yo, Joe, do you see how Tin just stole that from you? Tin Talon, have you won recently? If you have the option to spin again, if you would like. If not, I could be misremembering. Congratulations. The dogs are saying congratulations as well. Yeah, Joe Rust is just a pixel away. I'll wait. I'll wait for Tin just to confirm. I know he's here. All right, man. Yeah, you've been a long time watcher. I want to make sure. All right, let me get that order in for you. Let's see, what is it that you wanted? First off, let me oh, wonderful. You have ordered from Print and Sell before. It makes my life so much easier. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you are very thankful for Print and Solid giving us this opportunity, I do ask that you guys give some love back to Print and Solid. We do sell filament for 20 bucks. It's good shit too. So if you ever need filament, just hit it up. It's cheap. Free shipping for anything over $50 total value. It's good. It's very good. Kit, here's so much of it. Yeah, right? Ask me how I know. Alright, Sin, let me know if you get that email. I forgot okay, yeah, let's go. Awesome. It is almost 1 a.m. I'm gonna stay up for an extra 30 to restart this printer when it's done, because I'm a madman. But ladies and gentlemen, look how far we've gotten. I am clearly not coordinated right now. Look how far we've gotten. We have a Prusawire. It's not running yet, but electronics is the next thing. We're gonna continue streaming on Monday. Once we have all the stuff needed to actually do what it is we want to do. It's gonna look so good with the orange sleeving for the wiring. Oh my god. Yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And, well, by Monday, I hope not only to have a Hollow Knight sword, but hopefully at the end of Monday, we will have a powered-on Prusawire. And then by the end of next week, we will be actually tuning the Prusawire, running it, and all that. So, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Remember to hug your loved ones and all that fun stuff.